I think I'm ready. Hey, hello, and welcome. It's Friday night, the Friday before Halloween. It's Friday Eve. Friday Eve, and I hope you are having a good night. I hope you're having a good weekend, and I hope you have some great fucking plans for tonight because this is episode 41. And I'm recording a YouTube video this time. See what happens.
The ElectricSpace podcast.
Entering some montage here in the video. I have no montage, so don't worry about it. There won't be one, but enter one at one point. Get into some crazy talks. Hey, I got a schedule tonight. Let's start off with some space and science, as always, with some suspicious observers on YouTube. Smash that like button. Bro, how am I to do this video if I don't throw in a flippin' screen record? I need to screen record so you can see what I'm seeing. Stupido. Hey, tell you, man, it's a work in progress. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring this out as I go. Okay, so don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You're going to hear me tip, tap, tap, tapping. QuickTime player. Open that up, play. Open that up, play. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to go into QuickTime, file, new screen recording. Click that shit. I got my little screen set up here on my computer screen, and now I'm going to move it over to where I want it. Okay? You're getting weird, bro. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to record that shit. So now you and me can see what I see. And go. Take two. Go.
Good morning, folks. Can you imagine being a veteran observer and taking yesterday off, missing the X-Class flare in the afternoon, the enormous solar micronova news in the morning show? We're starting today at our star at spaceweathernews.com, and we find the last 24 hours on the sun with a major item of note being the X-Class solar flare in CME. The satellites are now fully updated, stereo here with Earth off to the right, and SOHO, the coronagraph showing not only the full halo eruption but the particle static, which is the high-energy protons hitting the satellite. The ones accelerated to near relativistic speeds and which have been pounding our polar region the last several hours since the X-Class flare.
He said it was pounding our polar region. Bro. Hashtag trigger warning. Pounding our polar. Stop it right now.
Hopefully that wanes back today. And yesterday afternoon, we saw NASA's Endless Spiral predict a 100-hour impact UTC on Halloween. That's evening time in the USA, but NOAA's here forecasts a slightly earlier impact, tomorrow, mid to late day. That's a fast CME, and their G3, level 3 storm.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Not a bad forecast. Matches ours from last night. We can see we've had some more solar flares following the X-Class blast, but those were actually from the northern sunspot group. They did not produce major CMEs and were not aimed at Earth. If more erupts our way today, could be a significant issue, but if it's just this one lowest level X-Class event, we can stow the larger fears for later in the sunspot cycle. Meanwhile, always good to know scientists are studying these events to try to learn more about them. The big September 2017 event was in the journals a good bit this week, and NASA's new Pathfinder experiment is aiming to nail down key processes that determine whether a flare releases that high-energy proton burst with it or not. Up next, kind of a spooky-ish sight here before Halloween, CW Leonis, a carbon star with shrouds of space clouds that tossed off of itself in glorious micronova fashion.
So
time-lapse from Hubble here. And folks, while I blew up the Juno team spot a bit yesterday morning, turns out they had a whole lot more in store in their media day. It's not just the layers of the atmosphere we saw yesterday morning, but the working of the big storms on Jupiter, especially at the polar region, where they now can definitively say those giant cyclones up there at the poles really don't move. They just sit there, and they oscillate only enough to bump into each other and then settle back. Suggests a deep connection of the storms, just like exists on Earth with a total vertical column in the major low-pressure cells. It's the global electric circuit. Lastly, on the article front, the Extreme Geomagnetic Event Special Edition at MDPI Geosciences got its third edition this week. Nice look at the excursion and reversal processes, and reminding us of the inter-excursion anomalies as well. We are marching towards the next one as we speak. We greatly appreciate your support. Folks, if you missed yesterday morning's news, it's got one of the greatest
I
revolutions
missed yesterday's
in our community's
major
history.
solar
We have eyes on
micronova
the sun
news.
today and the solar wind tomorrow night.
What? What? Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it X-class solar flare proton radiation storm? CME Earth directed? No, I think that was a news update. What is he talking about? October 28th. 28th. Today's the 29th. It's tomorrow's 30th and Sunday's 31st. Oh, that's freaking right, boo. It's Friday. And you know what happens Sunday? Halloween. Hey, fun little fact here. All Hallows Eve redirects here. That doesn't even make any sense, Captain. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about Halloween. Halloween. A contradiction of All Hallows Evening, also known as All Halloween, All Hallows Eve, or All Saints Eve, and a celebration observed in many countries on the 31st of October. The eve of the Western Christian Feast of All Hallows Day. Okay, so the eve of the Western Christians Feast of All Hallows Day. How the hell does... It begins the observance of All Hallow Tide, the time in the what the fuck? Liturgical? Look at it. Liturgical year dedicated to remembering the dead, including saints, hallows, martyrs, and all the departed. One theory holds that Halloween traditions were influenced by the Celtic harvest festivals, particularly the Gaelic festivals Samhain, which are believed to have pagan roots. Some go further and suggest that Samhain may have been Christianized as All Hallows Day, along with its eve by the early church. Other academics believed Halloween began solely a Christian holiday, being the vigil of All Hallows Day. Celebrated in Ireland, Scotland. In the 19th century, Irish and Scottish migrants brought many Halloween costumes to North America, and then through American influence, Halloween spread to many other countries by the 21st century. Halloween activities include trick-or-treating, or the related guising and souling, attending Halloween costume parties, carving pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns, lighting bonfires, apple bombing, divination games, playing pranks, visiting haunted attractions, telling scary stories, as well as watching horror films. Sorry. For some people, the Christian religion observances of All Hallows Eve, including attending church services and lighting candles on the graves of the dead, remain popular, although the others in its secular celebration. Some Christians historically abstained from meat on All Hallows Eve, a tradition reflected in the eating of certain vegetarian foods on this vigil day, including apples, potato pancakes, and soul cakes. Get it? Soul cakes. Ha ha ha. Oh shit. That's creepy. Creepy. Anyway, moving on. There's the Day of the Dead. Spanish. I'm not even going how to pronounce it. Look at me. I have cultural appropriation. I'm not even going to attempt it. I don't even know what that means. I can't say it though. Dia de las Muertes. That's my attempt. There you go. You got it? You got it? Does that make you feel better? Also real quick, I saw Mr. Bushcraft Bear on YouTube. He's giving us daily updates on the La Palma volcano. And if you don't know about the La Palma volcano, then you haven't been listening to my podcast. And you probably haven't been on any social media, nor have you probably ever seen a TV screen. You've just been hiding up under a diaper. You've been hiding under a diaper. Anyway, he gave his last update today, but then I saw he put another update up. Maybe it was a videos prior, or I don't know but he's not giving a new update until Sunday. He's busy, he said. But he sold video today, and that motherfucker was just going. Day 40 of the eruption, and it's just still shooting shit up, you know? Just still blasting. It's going strong. Stronger than ever. So yeah, that's basically it. And he said that everyone was attracting to certain spots. There was locations with tour bus, and the Royal Line was just kind of congregating to certain areas to observe it because it's kind of like a once in a lifetime event. Hopefully, it doesn't get too crazy and create landslides, but shit happens. Could happen, and that's where. What am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? This is what I'm doing. This is where.
Don't be scared. Be prepared.
Yeah, dude. You like that shit? I'm starting a sample pad. The samples? Let's just say samples. I gotta wet my keister. Anyway, how's your week been? Mine's been stupendous. The little one caught a head cold. Then I caught it, and now I have it. And it's a fucking sucky. No fever, no aches. A little tired. Congestion here. And a fucking cough right in here, my friend. Right there in the freaking center of where your neck meets your shoulders. Right there. It's like burning. And it just makes you go, ha, ha, ha. It's horrible. But I got some medication for that. And,
You really dropped the ball, man.
yeah, dude, I'm coming in with it, bro. Cause when I drop the ball, get it. I was talking to you about something, and then something else, and then it was just what what the fuck, indeed. Hey, let's jump into some news. Some news for this week. You know, Facebook is changing its company name to Meta, right? The fuck is Meta? Well, it's going after Metaverse. And if this shit isn't crazy, you know the games The Sims? And, you create stuff. Well, imagine having an open world Sims game. Like Minecraft And this is all through augmented reality or virtual reality where you wear this thing and you just go meet up. You literally go into a virtual sim world and conduct your business, right? Wasn't there a movie, something like that? Oh, there was. Check out this quick little clip here. The Surrogate.
Surrogates combine the durability of the machine with the grace and beauty of the human body. With most people living their lives through their surrogate selves, our world has become a safer place. Take a seat in your STEM chair, and just with the power of your mind, you can control your surrogate and send it out into the real world. You can finally live the life you've always dreamt of, without any risk or danger to yourself.
But then, boom, somebody dies, but that was moved. Blah 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 blah. 2009. I don't know. Cinema. Yeah, came out in 2009, September. Listen, my computer go now. Check this out. Here's the Metaverse.
Is planning to rebrand itself with a new name to focus on the Metaverse.
I'm talking about Facebook.
South Korean millennials and Gen Z are also gathering in virtual.
Mind you, this video is from Reuters. I have no affiliation with anything. This is my first YouTube video. I'm not making any cash whatsoever. This is simply me doing a creative brain throw up over what I've heard this week. And I'm sharing with you so you can hear what I heard. And I'm going to tell you what I think. And then you can write to me at Captain Ravik. Gmail. Twitter. TikTok. Or leave a comment on this video. Yeah, because it's going to be a video, bro. I bet you forgot. I forgot because I forgot I was doing a video. That's my first one. Episode 51 of the podcast. Anyway, this is Explainer. What is the Metaverse from Reuters? I don't know who the young woman is speaking because it doesn't say. Does not say, but check out Reuters. Reuters. YouTube. And this is the Explainer. What is the Metaverse?
Alternative worlds. The term Metaverse is fast becoming a buzzword in tech and business. But do you know what it means? Here's Reuters' Elizabeth Howcroft.
So the word metaverse is quite a broad term, but generally it refers to online spaces that allow people to interact in a more immersive way than a traditional website.
Yep.
This could be
So,
use of virtual
like I said,
realities,
like the
so
game of The
VR
Sims.
headsets. But people also use the term metaverse to refer to virtual environments where you have an avatar, a little cartoon person representing yourself, and you can walk around and interact with other people's avatars, like in a video game.
This is the fucking...
Fans of the metaverse see it as the next stage in the development of the internet.
This is the beginning of Surrogate.
CEO Mark Zuckerberg said in July
This
that
motherfucker.
Facebook will
Look at-
transition from being a social media company to a metaverse company in the next 5 years.
Right, bro. This dude is on... I don't know if I can trust him. That's just some weird shit. I mean, I think Elon Musk wants to just skip that whole level and just have our brain. Dude, he's going straight for the fucking surrogate, bro.
Present or collaborate or brainstorm.
And Facebook is certainly not alone. Other investors and companies are getting excited about being a part of the next big thing. The term metaverse is popular in Silicon Valley, with Microsoft also talking about converging the digital and physical worlds.
Now, mind you, I was an 80s kid when the movie Disclosure came out. Oh, come on. Why do I always have to suck with names? I
You
really...
really dropped the ball, man.
Fuck yeah, I did, dude. I dropped it there. So anyway, Disclosure was a box of Michael Douglas, Demi Moore, in the highly anticipated film based on the bestseller of Michael blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay, hold on. I got to tie this all together here. Disclosure VR scene. Bam. Watch this. Fucking watch this, motherfucker. There's probably going to be... Oh, nope. Here he goes. Look at him. He's typing in. Look at that fucking computer. 1994. Fucking 14. Or 13. I might have done some. There's some dirty scenes in this movie. Okay. So anyway, look at him. He's strapping his shit on because he's trying to clear his name. He got set up for sexual harassment, if you haven't seen the movie. Because his boss, Demi Moore, wanted to fuck him, and he was like, no, because he's married. And he goes into this virtual, I don't know, the fucking metaverse. Except it's him. This is a little bit more hold on.
To websites such as social media platforms or using messaging apps and video calls. But now some people think there's more demand for online spaces where people's interactions can be more multidimensional and lifelike, allowing people to immerse themselves in digital content rather than...
Bro, I mean, that's cool, but bro, what are they trying to do? Hold on here. So this guy, just to go back to this is where he goes in this full metaverse world, and he's looking for some files. The Angel's the all-helper of the program. Oh, come on, dude. Look at this guy. Really? So anyway, he's finding the files. Operations Hong Kong. I mean, that's some trippy shit. I mean, but this showing, this makes...
There's also a specific type of metaverse which uses blockchain technology, the same technology that's behind Bitcoin. One of such blockchain-based virtual worlds is Decentraland. In there, users can buy digital assets such as clothes and even land using cryptocurrencies. Fashion companies are noticing the trend, experimenting with making virtual clothing which people's avatars can wear in metaverse environments.
What the
While
fuck?
the metaverse offers a new space for people to socialize...
I mean, I don't know what to fucking think of this. Hold on. This is what it makes me think of. It's the human battery scene. I mean, you're literally... I mean, it's like... I guess it's Call of Duty. I mean, you spend money to buy clothes and whatnot, skins for your weapons, uniforms, things to dress up as. So this is the same. I don't. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're literally just gonna go run around and see what other people's Sims are doing? Like, bro, you're not really at the fucking mall. You're sitting on your fucking ass at a desk. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Is this just capturing our thoughts? Is this? I don't know what. This is the first thing that comes to my mind right here. Is this whole welcome to the real world. I mean, this could be a sight into our future.
Did you?
I gotta speed it up.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world?
This can't be what? Be real?
Did he take acid?
Hey, Pop.
Still nothing. Let's go. Let's go.
He's tripping, bro.
Tank, we're going to need a signal soon.
Got fibrillation.
APOC, location. Targeting almost there.
It's going into arrest.
Lock, I got him. Now, Tank, now.
What the fuck? Is this how we wake him up? Anyway, this is what... It's crazy, all those chords. I mean... Maybe this... They say movies give us foresight. I mean, we're getting to the point where you won't need your body. Your body will literally be harvested for electricity, for power. Because what would you need your body for? You would be locked into the sim when it gets to a certain level that we could be that now. And like, why would you want to deal with all of this when you could just accept it, enjoy a happy life? But meanwhile, you're a slave. You don't even know it. Because it's a poet. Look at this guy. He's going to get him here. Why did disconnect him? And he's free. And he's free. Look at that. But anyway, that's...
And even attend music concerts. Right now, it's still no comparison to the real world.
Yeah, no shit. It's no fucking comparison.
Science fiction films that are set
Until they plug you in the back of the fucking head.
or alternate
Until they plug you in the back of the fucking head and you think that you're really actually there. Look at this shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're just going to be in a sim. Well, you tried Sims, bitch. It does not work. This won't work. There's going to be some lame brains that are going to do it, but they're going to realize they're just going to be like, oh, well, because I'm buying land. I own fucking land. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just jump in there and buy some land. Because it's going to be cheap as fuck. And you never know what it's going to turn into. It's just like, buy some fucking virtual realty. Buy some virtual realty. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't know. People are... Anyway. Where was I? Continuing on with the news. So there's the metaverse, and that's what I think about it. What do you think about it? Huh? What do you think? Are you going to be the one who's going to jump on there and be like, bro, I bought this mall. Come buy your fucking... Your skins. Your avatar clothes. Come buy your avatar clothes. It's not real, but it is. Dude, what the fuck is going on? 2021, man, it's blowing my mind. Brought to you by space.com. Space.com says a major solar flare won't delay the SpaceX Crew 3 astronaut launch this Halloween. Cape Canaveral, Florida. A NASA official said today that the SpaceX Halloween astronaut launch for the agency will not be affected by massive solar flares that's scheduled to reach Earth this weekend. The launch is set to blast off at 2:21 a.m. EDT on Sunday, October 31st. And you can watch the launch and pre-launch action live at space.com. Space.com, space.com, space.com. Watch it live this Halloween at 2:31 EDT. Do you know what EDT is? Write to me at Captain Ravick, because I don't fucking know. I don't know what it is. Nor do I care. As part of the mission for astronauts, NASA astronauts Raha Shari, Tom Mashburn, and Kyla Barron. Kayla Barron. Caleb? No, not Caleb. Fucking Kayla. Along with the European Space Agency ESA astronaut Matthias Maurer, will strap into a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule and blast off on a 6-month mission to the International Space Station. Oh, the agency officials, along with the NASA administration, Bill Nelson, discussed the upcoming flight reports on Friday, October 29th, saying the mission was on track to launch early Sunday morning. Cool. So there's no threat from the solar flares. Good news. Yay! Yay! Do I have a sound clip for that? Do I have a sound blip?
Shut up, you big female asshole!
Wow. Not what I was going for. I need to get my button machine. Next time, that'll be episode 52. I don't have any news to play on this one. You can check this out at NY. What is it? NYPost.com. Of course, it's all liberal, but Biden's implementing a $2 trillion in tax increase. $2 trillion. He's only going to tax the rich. The 0.02%. To pay for climate change. He needs $2 trillion to pay for climate change. What the fuck is $2 million going to do for climate change? Are they holding all of us hostage? Are they creating the climate change? Because, our, talk about conspiracy here. Our boy at Suspicious is saying, the sun, and then we're learning about the thunderbolts, of the electric current, and this is all energy source, and this is all part of all planets are being affected. Or could our government be using, or the powers that be that control the government, could they be in cahoots with the aliens that have certain machines, certain technology that might influence the sun, impacting the rest of the planets? And they're like, oh my God, I need $2 trillion of your money to combat this. What are you going to do? Either fucking throw money at the sun, or are you going to use it as a hostage? Like, okay, take our fucking shit, and then you're going to have more power, and we're going to be more slaves, and we're gonna dial this machine back. We're going to ease off. Climate's going to kind of go down. We control the climate. We control it now. It's one or the other. One or the other. It's called a surtax on income for multi-millionaires and billionaires, raising the top tax breaks on an ordinary income to 45%. These motherfuckers are just straight thugs. Just straight fucking thugs. Because, yeah, they're trying to close all the loopholes, that Trump had, and every other fucking person. Everyone who knows of a loophole is going to use the fucking loophole, because every one of these people are like the fucking government's corrupt, and they're taking way more than they need to. This motherfucker stepping in going, I'm going to shut all that shit down so we can take even more than what you think that we need. We're taking all of it, bitch. All of it. Keep working, motherfucker. Get vaccinated. Get fucking vaccinated. Do what you're fucking told, or the old man will fucking chew you and fucking just be like, you're an idiot. Come on, man. Come on. Tax increase would only hit, like I said, the top 02% of the taxpayers, and raise $230 billion. $230 billion in just the course of a few years. Even if this was like directed straight at companies and these multi-billionaires, what are you gonna do? If somebody, it's. Let me explain it, because not a lot of people clearly have logic these days. But it will only logically go is whatever the rich have to pay, they're just going to charge or cut the people down below. Either dock your pay, fire some people, or raise the price of the product. That money's got to come from somewhere. It's not like they're just going to be like, we're going to stop being millionaires. No, they're going to keep being millionaires off our backs. Just saying. Logic. Simple logic. Follow the money. Follow the fucking money. Could you imagine the forefathers who, from the Boston Tea Party, where they were just sick of being overtaxed, or some fucking tea These motherfuckers were like, enough is enough of the fucking royal crown over tea. Now, of course, everything was being taxed and they were being mistreated. But the fucking at least what we were taught in history. Who fucking knows what universe, metaverse we're in fucking now? But when I was a kid, I was taught that when they fucking were like, bitch, the tea is gonna cost you this much now. This fucking stamp tax to unload this shit and give it to you people who fucking fought and died for to get over here into this land. And they're like, bitch, that's it. No, we're breaking in. We're gonna burglarize your ships and we're gonna toss all that shit over. Fuck your tea. Fuck it. Bring it. Also, yesterday, Thursday, good old fucking Andrew Kumo. Andrew Kumo. Fucking ex-governor. How the hell did they get him out? What did he do? He fucked up somewhere. Because they could have easily just did what they did here in California. And do what they do. I'm sorry, Governor. He was recalled. And they said, fuck you with a fat, dirty fingernail middle finger. Fuck you. You don't get to decide anymore. We do. And until this little fucking pompous shit, he's doing everything he's told to do. A little weasel. Fucking weasel. He's not a people man. He's not out for the people. He's out for the people of the rich. If you're in his back pocket, then he's in your back pocket. And he's fingering your butthole with a feather. And you deserve it. Every bit of it. How are those gas prices, California? Huh? How are they, huh? You making enough? Huh? You making enough? I know the movie crew is because they bitched about having to work bloody 80 hours a week just to pay for gas now. Cost of living is ridiculous. Anyway, Andrew Kumo, he was charged yesterday for groping a former aide. There's a picture of him. You can Google it yourself. Just look up at this dirty motherfucker. And they looked pretty close. I don't know if she felt forced like she was close, but anyway, for some reason, she came forward and was like, hey, there's evidence, check his phone, which they did, the FBI did, and because he was governor, and it was during governor hours, because it was in the governor's building, the house, the governor's quarters, whatever. And he just stuck his hand right down her blouse and coupled her breasts over the bra, of course, because he was a respectful creep. It's never right, but I'm not defending him, just fuck him. But playing devil's advocate, I don't know his relationship. Certain people have a certain closeness and trustworthy relationship where I don't know. I don't know the relationship at all. Was it just purely platonic? Because the picture I saw of them, they were like hugging and smiling at the camera. It looked genuine to me, but who knows? I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But if charged, which I'm pretty sure he was charged today, he will be registered as a sex offender. Can you believe that? I don't know what to think. That's just, it's kind of weird to hear in the news because I just don't buy it. I think something happened and she's like, this happened. Like it was totally cool that it happened up until it was no longer cool. Like, why did it take so long? If there was an issue, she immediately was like, this sick, gross, old motherfucker just fucking grabbed my tit. Just reached down my shirt and grabbed my tit while on the taxpayer dollar. I don't think you ever have a break, but it wasn't like, it was in the governor's building. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I said.
Turn the fuck up!
Yeah. That's how this is going. That's how the fuck this is going. Moving on. Religion in inner self. Thought of the day. That'll be the thought of the day, Tone. Where'd it go?
You wouldn't like it out there. You haven't got the eyes to see or the ears to hear. It wouldn't protect you. You hate it. That's why it hates you.
Why does everyone seem to look for God everywhere else other than themselves? And I know a lot more people today are. But you always had to search outside of yourself to find something. How far do we really go to search within ourselves? And what exactly do you do? How do you travel inwards? I don't know. I don't have the exact answer. I only have what I've been told by others. And I can't fully give my answer as someone else's. Because everyone's different. Everyone has their own. I guess it's the experience that you want to create of what it is you're looking for. And to travel inwards, I believe anyway, is a lot of quieting the mind, meditation. And who are they? Many have shared the experience of even starting with a few minutes a day of meditation, the difference of how they feel. Lower blood pressure, more calm, less stress, able to reach higher selves, so on and so forth. So, what is meditation? I believe it's quieting our thoughts, completely going blank. And then, once you can master kicking in, once you go blank, once you're able to stay blank and keep all thoughts at bay, you find a focus on one thing. And the trick is to hold that focus for an exuberant amount of time. And it's difficult because thoughts will jump in your mind. Certain things you should be doing, because what is time? How long I've been doing this? I mean, this is me anyway. I don't, maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. Maybe you can sit there and fucking close your eyes and make a laser beam shoot out of your head, because it all comes with focus. How much you can focus. I can't focus for shit. I don't know if it's because I'm a Sagittarius. I'm all over the place. It's a problem. And if you have any answers, or I would love to hear them, help focus, other than just focusing on your breathing for a long time, for a very long time. You like a long time. So yeah, the point to that was finding God on the inside. That I am the creator of my life and my world. Don't fucking tell me what I need and what I need to do, and I won't tell you, because it's your life. Why the fuck do you need to tell me what to do with my life? Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of my life, bro. Go do your own shit. Now it's time for You're so funny, B. Why are you so funny? You're so funny. It is time for
Listen.
Thought of the Day. Dun dun dun.
Sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning.
Sometimes it might, like a thief in the night. The resurrection will happen. So many people think it's the end times. Who knows?
I don't know.
Could be. Quote of the day: to seek perfection. For one who goes out to seek perfection is to know limitation. If you're seeking perfection, then you know limitation. You should not know limitation and already exist as perfection. You are perfect. That's just it. You are. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Not worth it. It's just not fucking worth it, guys. Girls. Zemzay, Zuzaz. Shitty bang bang shooshas. Whatever. It's not worth it. Just let it go. You gotta do you. And when somebody loves you for you doing you, and you love them for them doing them, and it's you doing you, that's what they call a soul match. That is what they call a twin flame. That is what they call a guru yala guru. Otherwise, you make work. You enjoy you doing you, and you get your time. And they get their time. And then you do things together you like. And it all works out. Other point is just, nobody should change. Nobody should make you change. Only you decide if you want to change. And another person doesn't like it, they don't need to be around anymore. In your life, that is. Move on. Oh yeah, and then there was a shooting outside. I'm sure everyone heard about that. The arrest Alec Baldwin, and there's so many theories on that. I can't even. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not even gonna touch it because it was just a celebrity kid killed another celebrity. Clearly, it was live ammunition. At this point, It was supposedly a blank, but nobody checked it. The armor didn't check it. The armor wasn't even there. We don't know why. And why would he just point it? That's the first one. You don't joke. You always, even if you know the gun is, even if the armorer showed you, it was blank. They're blanks. You never point the gun at somebody with your finger on the trigger. You always assume, even when you know, you always assume the gun is loaded. You do not point your gun at anything that you do not intend to shoot. You do not put your finger on the trigger until you intend to pull it. So therefore, if your finger is on the trigger pointed at someone, you are intending to kill that. You are sending death down the barrel. You're sending destruction because you were sending a small inanimate object at a high velocity of speed to crash into something. And that's that. What the fuck is that? You heard about this secret book of Dizyan? Dizyan? The book of Dizyan? Dizyan? The book of Dizyan, it's comprising the stanza of Dizyan. Dizyan, I don't know, D-Z-Y-A-N, Dizyan, is a reputedly ancient text of Tibetan origin. The stanzas formed the basis of the secret doctrine from 1888. One of the foundational works of the theophorist, the theosophical moment. Theosophical. I finally got it. It is a religion established in the United States during the late 19th century. It was founded primarily by the Russian immigrant Helena Blavatsky, and draws its teachings predominantly from Blavatsky's writings, categorized by scholars of religion as both a new religious movement and I lost it because it opened up a big thing. As part of the occultist stream of Western. So what the fuck is it? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of this. Look at this. Whoa. Look at this little fucking... It's got a reverse. Do you see this? It has got a snake eating its tail. Oh, gee, I wonder where we saw that before. Oh, maybe the Thunderbolts project? Maybe, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. And it says there is no religion higher than truth. The truth shall set you free. Jesus Christ spoke those words. I'm sorry, Yeshua ben Joseph spoke the words, seek the truth, and the truth shall set you free. There is no religion higher than truth. And it's got a snake, and it's got the reverse swastika right at the tail, and it's got a little Tibetan. I forgot what that symbol means. That's my bad. It's got the Ankh. What is that, Mars, with the pillar? There's the fucking pillar. Do you see the pillar? The pillar with the Star of David. Star of David also was Venus. There's Venus. There's Mars. There's the pillar. The pillar. So what is the revert? What is this? What is this supposed to be? The serpent? Oh my God! Look at this. Here we go. Skies of the ancient alien sky. The snake with the tail eating itself. It's Saturn. Look at this. You got Saturn with Venus right here. You found it here, folks, on episode 41 of ElectricSpace Podcast. Captain, you're a fucking idiot. You're dumb as shit, and you're just making shit up as you go. Hey, I'm just reading this stuff, and what do you know? What do you know? So anyway, that is that. So I came across this book, the Book of Secret Wisdom, the prophetic record of human destiny and evolution. Clearly, it's an audiobook. I didn't know this. I purchased the book to read, and I haven't started reading yet. I read the first 2 pages. Kind of gives you an introductory of where these mystical things came from. And it says here, tell you a little about it. In these troubled times, do you wonder about the future and the destiny of humanity? In these troubled times, do you wonder? I wonder about the future and the destiny of humanity. Do you ponder such things? No. I mean, about you. Anyway, do you want to know the purpose of your existence on Earth and in the universe? Do you? The most secret book in the world has the answers you seek. Okay, now I have to call bullshit. It's always been taught if they claim to have the answers, Unless that's just someone to fucking hook you in. But anyone who usually claims to have the answers is a fucking charlatan. Nobody has the answers. Nobody. And you're like, what are you talking about? I have the answers. 2 plus 2. I have the answer to what 2 plus 2 is. It's 4. Okay, but that's confirmed. If this was obviously confirmed, we'd all be doing this. It has been confirmed. This is just name as one of the 100 most spiritually influential living people in 2020 by Watkins Mind, Body, Spirit. Zenovia Dushkova, PhD, is one of the few who has gained access to the million-year-old manuscript widely known as the Book of Dzyan. Dzyan, which contains answers to humanity's most pressing questions. Inquiring minds want to fucking know. Did Biden really win? Does that have that answer? Written in the language of the gods called Sinzar, it is secretly hidden in the heart of the Himalayas, accessible to only a chosen few over the course of human history, including Gautama Buddha, Jesus Christ. Okay, but Jesus Christ is a Roman made-up word. Jesus Christ. The Christ is within it. That wasn't his name. Mary didn't give birth to Jesus Christ. She gave birth to a son. Name Yeshua ben Joseph. Now, do I know this for sure? I do not, but I do 100% believe he didn't walk around and people were calling him Jesus Christ. I just don't. I think that is Roman. I really wholeheartedly think that the Romans made that up in order to control people. That's what they do. They find something that people believe in and they tweak it in order to control them, to manipulate them. That is the devil. That is the Satan. Hail Christ that's within you. Pythagoras, Plato, and now, of course, is Helena Blavatsky. What the fuck is Helena? Who's Helena Blavatsky? Now, for the first time ever, Dr. Dushkova has presented a never-before-seen excerpt from the mysterious Book of Dzyan, in the Book of the Secret Wisdom to bring new meaning and hope into your life, girlfriend. Beautiful and enlightening. It will reveal not only your past, but also our present and future. Again, I fucking call bullshit. What? Did y'all hear that? Could have swore I heard something. See? You hear that? I don't know what's happening. I don't know, but I've been told. Anyway. Now for the first time ever, Mr. Secret Wisdom bring a new meaning to your life. Beautiful and enlightening. It will not reveal the past, present, and future. Holy shit, it will know everything. To facilitate your understanding of this profound and poetic audio, the book contains a comprehensive glossary gleaned from the supreme sources of wisdom. Bet you fucking didn't know that. What are the ultimate goal and purpose of human existence? These are great questions. What is the cause of natural disasters, global warming, and epidemics? Oh, I'm going to read this fucking book, and I'm going to get back to you. I'll go a part-by-part basis with this, because this just... The fuck is going on outside? Sounds like somebody's watching a goddamn movie outside the window. What is the famous philosopher's stone? Okay, and all embracing an undistorted truth presented in the book and once accessible by the privileged initiates of ancient civilizations who spent much of their life seeking it, but is now available to you. To you. These people fucking were handpicked by the creator in order to know this wisdom, and now it's just Helena. Helena was like, yeah, I'm going to take this, Blavatsky, and I'm going to keep it hidden. And I'm going to start some stuff, and it's not going to fall. It's going to fall apart. And then along comes this doctor who has a PhD because she's smart and she's read a lot and she knows a lot about what was written and she remembered it. And now she's a doctor, and her name is Dushkova. And now she has this information, and she is here to give it to you. She doesn't know you, but she's going to give it to you because you want it. All the answers to things that everyone wants to know. They're in this book. So I'm gonna find out. Michael A. Top reviews. Oh, the title of it is, Are You Kidding Me? First third of the book is, presumably, a literal translation of previously unreleased text, and the remainder of the book is a glossary. That's it. No interpretation, explanation, guidance, discussion, or any other sort of value added by the author. In my opinion, a book should be either educational or entertaining. This book is neither. I may indeed be just another simpleton, but that's ignorant in this area, but I was looking forward to learning. Don't waste your time or money. Maybe he's a simpleton. Maybe he doesn't get. I don't know. I don't know. I got to read the book. Oh, look at this. Another 1 star. Your search is over. If garbage could have a BM, the resulting matter would still be 1,000 times more valuable than the dross written on these pages. This book makes me second guess my opinions regarding the merits of burning literature. I purchased this abomination accidentally, but read enough to safely say the author is a self-serving charlatan possessing an elementary imagination and no tact in the fidgeting credibility. The most vacuum-brained crystal collectors will likely see this as a clumsy ruse. Wow. I mean, we're going to have to do our own. I got to read it. We're definitely going to read it now. Definitely going to read it. Like I said, just from what the excerpt was, it sounded like bullshit. It was a charlatan. So we don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. Real quick, I'm sure you heard the FDA authorized Pfizer's COVID vaccine use for children's ages 5 to 11. Yay, no, yay, no, yay. Children don't need it. Let's go back to logic. Let's go back to logic here. Not very many kids got sick, and let alone died from it. And the ones that did are questionable, because unless you're a parent who physically saw your healthy little kid catch a virus on his own and then just miraculously died very quickly from having it, I just don't see that happening. I don't see that happening to maybe a few people. Just like, anyway. What the fuck are we doing pushing our children to have this vaccine that does literally absolutely fucking nothing? Logic. I'm using logic here. What is it doing? What is it doing in your body? It's helping you survive. Why are people still fucking dying from it then? If they are supposedly vaccinated. How many? There were at least 2 celebrities that fucking died. You can look them up. I don't need to repeat their names because they claim to be double vaxxed. They claim to have still got COVID, and they claim to have died from it. Logic, people. Logic. So it does not necessarily protect you. How about just the fact, why do you have to inject your shit with still? Look, U.S. Drug has approved the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID vaccine for emergency use. It was approved by Pfizer, approved for the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use in children's 5 through 11. Emergency use. What the fuck is the emergency here? Are we hello? We got fucking God knows how many stadiums filled with thousands of fucking people screaming, "Let's go, Brandon." Where's this huge fucking... Why aren't people dropping dead everywhere? What is the emergency? What is the fucking emergency? These kids get the vaccine. They still can get COVID. They still can transmit it to anyone. Even if your child is they're going to say, oh, if your child's vaccinated, they can then go see Granny and Grampy because they're vaccinated. Cool. Can they still... Why can't you go see them now? Because you're not vaccinated. Well, what does that mean? That means you can get COVID and you can give it to them. You can give it to Granny and Grampy. Papa, Nana, whatever you want to call them. Grandma and Grandpa. So you need to get vaccinated. Fucking shoot that poisonous shit straight into your child. Now they can go see them. Oh, damn. They got sick with COVID. They caught it from the kid? No kidding. Well, he was vaccinated. You said it wouldn't do that. No, we didn't. We said you still can. Then what the fuck are you getting vaccinated for? Come on, logic. What is happening here, people? It was approved for an emergency use. It's being approved for emergency use in 5 through 11. What the fuck for? Where is the emergency? Somebody tell me, please. At Captain Raffic. At Twitter, Gmail, TikTok, Instagram. Coming to Meta soon. What, bitch? I'm going to buy some land in Meta. Meta, mo. Oh, boy. We're an hour over. We're not an hour over. We're an hour in. But what am I spy? What? Spit it out, Wilbur. Spit it the fuck out. What am I to judge? I'm not. But I'm gonna check out this book because it just seems we'll pick it apart. We'll pick it apart. See what happens. Anyway, have a happy Halloween. I'm gonna try to get on here and do the second part of Thunderbolts and before Halloween. We'll see. I love you. Stay safe.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.